here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
To WAND Radio, your musical muse for magical moments, live from the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult. I am your host, Calliope Merriweather, and joining me are my co-hosts,
Rupert von Koenig.
And I am the Viceroy of Volunteer, the Deacon of Disaster. I put the st in borscht. I am Emmett.
That's a clever one. I appreciate that.
I like that one, yeah.
Thank you. I like that one a lot.
It's good.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Pretty good. It's been an interesting weekend. Yeah.
Good. It's been a long week.
The sub drive is going well. It's
going really well. We're very happy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about more in our mid-roll, of course, but it's been very productive this year. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's been really good.
So we'll dive into school announcements.
Hey, why don't we do that?
The cafeteria would be closed for an undetermined amount of time following the disastrous debut of Chef Monty's newest recipe, Beholder Borscht.
Mm-hmm.
The school will be taking the time to review the kitchen facility and making upgrades as necessary to prevent another Beholder breakout. Volunteer sign-ups are open for members of the student body and faculty to contribute their time, recipes, and elbow grease while the cafeteria is closed. If you know your way around a campfire, griddle, barbecue, or smoker and would like to assist in coverage, those of us on the meal plan would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, that was quite a disaster.
You know, you try to use the eye stalks in the various recipes, and you just get a little bit too much soy sauce on them, and they fire. You know, it's... Next thing you know, the fire suppression system is disintegrated, and people are floating because they're, being telekineticized.
Telekinesis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Or petrified, or, in love with the soup. It's just... I was really looking forward to it. I like things with beets in them.
Me too. I enjoy a good beat. I mean, that comes with the territory of being a bard, of course. But, I do enjoy the edible kind as well.
Emmett, do you have any favorite beet recipes or anything involving beets? Like canned beets?
Not really. No, I don't. I'm not a big beet fan. Anything that looks like I've been feasting on the flesh of dead animals is not something I enjoy eating.
Even though you enjoy feasting on the flesh of dead animals?
Oh, I love feasting on the flesh of dead animals. I just don't like people to notice. No, I meant like eating raw dead animals, like ripping their flesh open with my teeth, or anything that makes me poop, like I'm, bloody. That I'm not a big fan of.
Huh. Okay.
That would be concerning.
So I stay away from beets and red vines.
What makes the vines red? Are they a druid thing, or?
No, it's just red number 5.
Yep.
And it gives you red number 2.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, red number 5 will give you red number 2.
Well, we do wish Chef Monty a speedy recovery. Being a petrified chef is very difficult to deal with, and we wish him well and hope that he will be back creating his wonderful creations again in the kitchen soon. Maybe we'll have to send him one of the Nerdsmith cookbooks. Maybe he'd enjoy that. Maybe it might be a little safer than Beholder Borscht.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It might. It's got a large variety of recipes, none of which involve any sentient creatures.
I think that the 5 Phoenix chili is in there, so...
It's more of the heat than the actual phoenixes. We keep going into this.
Yeah. chickens is I think what they substitute with.
Or turkey horse.
Oh, turkey horse will work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think turkey's better for chili. Ground chicken's not very good.
No, and
I prefer sea chickens.
sea chickens, like chicken of the sea.
As opposed to ground chickens.
Oh, right.
Or land chickens, as they're more commonly known as.
Ground. That took me far too long to pick up.
That's what's going to pass for a joke this week, evidently.
Isn't that pass for a joke every week?
So, do we have any?
Yes, we do have some questions. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
Yeah, maybe there's something funny in there.
Maybe. Dear WAND, my partner and I are warforged. We've been dating for several months, and I have very strong feelings for them, but recently they have begun trying to pressure me into coupling without the manufacturer's recommended insulation sheath. They say it feels more natural and intense. How do I remain insistent on following safety protocols without souring the relationship? Signed, Safe Synth.
We just need to have a t-shirt that's just #communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Tends to be most the answers to a lot of these types of questions.
Anybody who is more concerned with their own pleasure rather than the general safety and your comfort is not somebody you want to be involved with.
I agree.
I guess my question would... I agree too. My question would be if they are just continually bringing up the suggestion that is something else from, being insistent upon it. Of course, you want your safety to be paramount, so let that be known. Just openly communicate. And
I don't know that sentient creatures can have warranties. Warranty implies ownership, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
Well, Warforged only recently were given their freedom, I believe, in some areas.
That's very true. But so their warranties carried over. I mean, that just seems. I guess they get their own warranties. I don't know that I would want to go back to the person that created me to be a slave race of warriors to get my undercarriage taken care of.
And I've always had a problem with House Kenneth as a thing, because why would you, a metal creature, be beholden to House Kenneth? Yeah, it's like it's just begging for.
So it sounds like House Can Opener. I mean, you just don't want that.
Yeah, it's not good.
So you know what you need. What were their names? I don't know. We didn't get names, did we?
Safe Synth was the writer.
Safe Synth. Okay. All right. So, Chevy, let's talk real here. So you and Ford, want to have this sort of relationship, and you don't want to, void the warranty. I got that. What if you started just looking for some sort of, attachments or, fill your docent slots with toys? Maybe that would be a way to kind of get around that. I hear that Hitachi makes a wonderful sort of wand for this situation.
Very true.
The one that's known as the divorce maker?
Doesn't Hitachi make motorcycles?
It's Kawasaki, I believe.
No, I think Hitachi makes Hitachi makes electric motorcycles.
I know they make rice cookers.
And sex aids. Wow. That's wow, Hitachi. All right.
Plays you a little song.
The implications of playing a song when you've finished, I mean, okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
That'd be kind of cool if you could just, what if you could get the Hitachi magic wand to vibrate to the song, like to the beat of a song?
That could be interesting.
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I think that they're less...
Like Highway to the Danger Zone, or...
I think they're less...
Take it to the limit. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think they're less concerned with voiding...
Take the limit and over.
Less concerned with voiding their warranty?
Yeah, they're not really concerned about voiding their warranty here. They're just saying that, there's still a recommended insulation sheath when coupling. It's not about warranty violation. It's more about, just practicing safe coupling.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely practice safe coupling, but I believe they did mention the warranty. Let's get it on.
Mm-hmm.
Two become one.
Anything by Powerline.
Will you imagine Marvin Gaye's voice coming through your Hitachi?
No.
Just let's get it on. Brrr, just vibrate right off the bed.
I think the Marvin Gaye's voice would make the Hitachi overheat.
Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, yeah. That's true, yeah. What was that Prince song?
Which one?
When Doves Cry?
Get Off.
Yeah.
Oh, Feeling Myself?
Take my breath away.
There you go.
Trying to think of all the film love themes that I've seen. Only a Woman, but that wouldn't really be applicable in this instance.
Yeah.
Pretty much any hard rock song would work.
Or metal.
Yeah.
Just don't go for that soft rock. Women prefer hard, I understand.
Well, and not just women.
That's true. I apologize. Men prefer hard as well. I think everyone prefers hard in the bedroom.
I would say that, if you are uncomfortable with your partner not wanting to, if you're not comfortable with your partner not using the safety protocols in place, I would, communicate that. It's really important. As far as souring the relationship goes, when you are having an intimate relationship like this, communication and having these kind of talks are very important. I myself am not in a relationship like that, but I can understand the importance and value of communicating with your partner to make sure that you're both on the same page. And if you're not, then maybe it's time to take a step back from a physical relationship and reevaluate. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't continue your romantic relationship.
That's fair. You also don't want to sour the relationship. Something that you can do is keep borscht out of the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Definitely keep borscht out of the bedroom. I would imagine with Warforged, food play is not something you would really want to get involved with anyway.
It depends on the food.
I suppose.
Grapefruit.
There's some very greasy foods out there that might actually cause some lubrication thing. I don't know.
WD-40.
Mm-hmm.
3-in-1. Axle grease.
Seafoam.
Well.
So what are the best rock songs to have sex to?
Rock songs to have sex to.
Feel Like Making Love from Bad Company. That'd be good.
Feels Like the First Time by Foreigner.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Brown Sugar.
Love Gun.
Oh, Love Gun, yeah.
I feel a little out of my element on this one.
Mistress for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Titties and beer? I don't know.
Is that a song?
Titties and beer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything by Frank Zappa, really. Frank Zappa, pretty much all of it is good for that, I'm sure.
And actually, ironically enough, anything off of the Pretty Hate Machine album is rather good.
Yeah. So next time you're in the bedroom with your significant other, just put on a little Frank Zappa, and it's going to go great.
I think we've dug into this rather well.
What? Next question.
Dear WAND, I've been hearing rumors about a really awesome pleasure barge that sails on the river Styx, and I would very much like to go. However, I have misplaced my sextant of the plains and can't find the right doorway in Sigil. Have you heard about this ship? Do you know an easy way to get there, and anything I need to be aware of? Signed, In Search of New Cocktails.
Insert new cocktail? What?
In search of new cocktails.
Oh, all right. To insert.
That would violate the warranty.
Oh my goodness.
You should never there's only one hole you should be putting cocktails into. Cocks and tails are two different things, then fine, there's multiple holes. But if it's a cocktail, do not put that anywhere but your mouth.
And if you lost your sextant of the plains, maybe you pitched it in a weird place.
Yeah.
Pitched your sextant.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. I like that one.
Wow. That took me a second.
Yeah, I know you missed it. That's why I had to explain it for you.
Look, I don't usually get the sex jokes. I'm sorry.
We know.
You don't have to apologize.
Sometimes I get them.
Oh, really? That's better than used to be.
This is true. I've learned a lot from you two.
I'm glad that sometimes you're getting it.
Well, no. Not that part.
It's the one way that we're rubbing off on you that you actually enjoy.
This is true. I am not one for bedroom activities.
But as far as doorways in Sigil that could take you to the River Styx, there's lots of them. There's also lots of shops that could sell you the tuning forks necessary to make your way down there. Be sure to, if it's a barge...
Yeah, but they're trying to find a particular boat on the River Styx, it sounds like. Not just... I didn't even know there were more than one boat. I thought there was just the one dude with the stick and the... was that why they call it River Stick? No, probably not. It's the dude with the stick and the gondola, and he takes you over, and you got to pay him the coins that somebody left in your eyes, and if they don't leave the coins, then you're dead, and you're left to forever swim around looking for land.
He's got the terrible haircut because he always wants to talk to someone's manager. His name is Karen.
Karen?
You know what?
Very lost.
It's okay. That one is more for certain people. Sometimes they're just for us, right?
Sometimes they're just for us.
That's very true.
I would say I believe that if you're talking about the Final Rites, which I think is the name of the boat that you were talking about, I do believe their bartender Jovi does occasionally make stops in Sigil to pick up ingredients for her cocktails. So you might want to find out where she makes her purchases and check on it from there. I do understand that it's kind of hard to get on, but I think you have to know somebody.
No, it's harder to get off.
Not necessarily.
From what I hear, it's very easy to get off on the boat, but more difficult to leave the boat.
Yeah.
It's like the Hotel California.
You can get off anytime you like, but you can never leave.
That's very true.
I believe the Final Rites docks Sigil adjacent on Tuesday evenings. Tuesday afternoons. When is it? 12 noon. Pacific Standard Time?
Yes.
Yeah. We're getting into a mid-roll here.
It docks over in Jiggle.
Docks over in Jiggle?
Jiggle, yeah, which is Sigil adjacent.
There's lots of jiggle on the Final Rites.
That's what I was saying. From what I've seen of the cast and crew, I can't blame you for wanting to get on that boat. Everybody is thirsty for Tiefling Tuesdays, is what I hear.
They've been thirsty for Tiefling Tuesdays for a long time, as far as the frog is concerned, from 2 weeks ago.
This is true.
We're just now delivering, that's all.
That's fair.
Yes. No, we've been delivering for 54 episodes on Tuesday. At least one Tiefling.
Oh, did you go back to being a doula?
No, I was trying to be complimentary of you and I failed. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't fail. I just tried to turn it into a joke, and now we're explaining our jokes.
Oh, okay.
And this episode...
It's okay. Let's talk about the ad break and maybe...
Tieflings, the only race that are born horny. All right, moving on.
We grow into them.
Oh, never mind.
All right, let's go to the ad break and talk about our sub drive.
I watch Shenanigans on Tuesday and I'm proud. I'm one of Nerdsmith's most loyal crowd. And if you watch on Twitch these days, there seems to be a Shenanigans craze. I'm a Goonie, he's a Goonie, she's a Goonie, we're all Goonies, wouldn't you like to be a Goonie too? I'm a Goonie, he's a Goonie, she's a Goonie, watch Shenanigans and be a Goonie too. Be a Goonie, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Be a Goonie, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Be a Goonie, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays.
So, thank you guys for listening again. We are in our second week of our sub drive, and we are really enjoying hearing from our listeners, and we've received some very nice comments about what the Nerdsmith Network means to you guys, and we're still hoping to get a few more subscribers. So we're going to talk really quickly about what benefits there are to being a member of Nerdsmith, starting with our $10 subscription tier, our sidekick level. not only do you get access to all the bonus content, of which there are now over 30 pieces of bonus content in our little secret area that you can get access to when you become a subscriber.
It's not so secret.
Well, I mean, you can't get access. It's exclusive access. Sorry.
There we go. Yeah.
Exclusive. At that level, at $10 level, you get access to all the bonus content. You get half off nerd alerts, so we'll give you shout outs. And I believe you also get a subscriber pin, which I think is going to be revealed soonish. I hope. It's very, very pretty. I love the way it looks. It's fantastic. And I'm looking forward to it because I am a subscriber. I am looking forward to having one of those pins on my con bag.
And then the next subscription tier up is the Champion tier. That's $20 a month. You get everything the Sidekick $10 a month pledge gets, but you also get a free nerd alert, so a free shout out on the radio waves or on the air from one of your preferred shows. You also get a metal D20 from Die Hard Dice. Is it a specific D20 or is it a coupon?
I believe it's going to be a random D20.
It'll be a random D20 right now, unless we come up with something a little bit better. We don't know what we're going to be able to do yet for the price that we have. So we got a budget, but at least a random D20.
Perfect. You'll also get a digital PDF download of the 2019 Nerdsmith Cookbook, which I am currently working on with Pip and Merrick and all of the other characters that I play on the network. And we are slowly finalizing that cookbook, and it should be ready for release very, very soon. Also, with the Sidekick and Champion tiers and the next tier, you get access to an exclusive channel on the Nerdsmith public Discord server. So you can come and enjoy and speak to the other people that are in the same subscription tier as you, and you can flout your superiority over the more lowly people on the lower tiers because you have access to their channel as well. Please don't do that. It's very impolite, but you could. Just don't.
And at our Superstar level, which is $35 a month, you get all of...
Brand new tier.
Yeah, you get all of the goodies from the lower levels, but you get a hard copy of that cookbook that Rupert is working so hard on. And you also get a Nerdsmith mug, which is very nice.
What kind of liquids can be stored in this mug?
Anything that is in a liquid form can be stored in there, or even a semi-solid. You could probably make Jell-O in it.
Nerdsmith Jell-O.
Or put crackers in it.
It would have to be orange.
Nerdsmith Jell-O shots.
It'd be quite voluminous for a shot, though.
It would be, so be careful.
Always Jell-O responsibly.
Indeed. I do not partake, so I would just put probably orange juice in it.
Orange juice, milk, mimosa, because that's orange as well. Milk isn't orange unless the cow is very, very special.
Well, you could put food coloring in it.
True, yeah. I didn't think of it.
Carrot juice. Carrot juice is delicious.
Carrot juice, yeah. Mm-hmm. If none of those subscription tiers are within your budget, we also have a $5 a month Minion pledge, which gets you access to the bonus content, as well as an exclusive channel on our Discord server, as well as our heartfelt thanks. We appreciate any subscription tier you can afford. We also appreciate you spreading the word about the Nerdsmith subscription drive and about Nerdsmith in general. Tell people about the amazing content that you experience on the network, all of the great shows, friendly people, amazing community, the camaraderie that comes with the territory. Please come check us out. Let people know. Subscribe if you can, and blast us on social media. Get the word out. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and if you have time to like and review our shows on iTunes or any of the platforms that you listen to us on, that would mean the absolute world to us. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we really, really appreciate our fans, and we really enjoy meeting you when we're out at cons. You might find, if you guys are going to be at D&D Live, you might see Emmett and I walking around, and if you're going to be at Big Easy Con in Louisiana in June, you might see Dr. Heather and I walking around. Please, and I think Missy might be coming too, so please come and say hi. We would love to talk to you and meet you and give you hugs if they are desired.
All right, guys, we got one last thing. Thanks to our very amazing sponsor, World Anvil, we have a special 6-month Grandmaster tier subscription to give away to World Anvil. This is a $50 value, which is going to up your storage ability on World Anvil. It's going to give you extra map layers. It's going to allow you to export your data. It gives you private world articles, co-owner, subscribers. It removes all ads. You get CSS personalization. You get world building article to-do lists. You get all that. And it's just incredible. It's their top tier, the absolute best subscription you can have. You also get the ability to add circular markers, polygon markers. You create your own markers for your map. That's my favorite. This is the only tier that offers that. You can also create blocks for RPG character sheets, and then get a bunch of advanced formatting features on top of that. Oh, also, when you're a Grandmaster, none of the people coming to visit your account will see any ads either. So that is really nice. So that is, that is what we're giving away, a 6-month subscription to World Anvil Grandmaster tier. That's a $50 value. And that is what we're giving away. So all we're asking is that you use the hashtag WandAnvil. Is it hashtag WandAnvil? And you do that on Twitter or on Facebook. We will find it, and you will be added, or on Instagram. We'll watch it on Instagram too. So share a photo of your World Anvil account on Instagram, and do the hashtag WandAnvil, and we will find it, and we will be entered to win. You need to do this week, because we will be picking a winner on Tuesday of next week. So that's it. You got to do it right away. So if you're listening, as long as you're not driving, go figure out or pull over. Go and do that right now. Do hashtag Wand Anvil, talk about World Anvil and WAND Radio, how much you enjoy our show, and you have a chance to win a 6-month Grandmaster tier subscription to World Anvil.
Absolutely. They are incredible.
You can also post questions that you would like to hear us read live on the air. We'll be proofreading them for content, unlike many of the questions that we have already read live on the air. If you have a particular burning question you would like the three of us to answer, or you think would be funny for the world at large to hear, please post on the Twitter space, and we'll incorporate that into future shows as well.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much, and please subscribe and on the nerdsmith.org/subdrive.
Yes, absolutely. Go to nerdsmith.org, so it's subdrive, or nerdsmith.org/support. Subdrive is better right now. You get a lot more. Either way, you're going to get all the extra perks. We talked about those earlier. The mug and the pin and all of that amazing stuff. And of course, you get to support, us and the show. And a bunch of other amazing creators. No, it doesn't matter who you support on Nerdsmith, which creators you choose to get your direct support. All of the creators benefit because you're supporting Nerdsmith.
Well, let's head back over to our questions, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
WAND, I am a ranger dating a paladin at your sister school, Our Lady of Perpetual Divinity, and we were thinking about getting your show to tour our campus in the fall. What do you think? Divinely Inspired, Clairvoyance, and Devon Smite.
I actually almost went to our cousin's school, the Our Lady Sister Perpetual Motion, but I'd already learned everything I could learn about it, so I moved on. What was this question about?
Whether or not we want to go to the school Our Lady of Perpetual Divinity and do a show there.
Perpetual Divinity.
So it's like always ongoing.
Yes.
Like it's like never-ending confection.
Like a conveyor belt of donuts.
That sounds really good.
Well, I was thinking...
Like the candy?
Isn't divinity a type of candy?
Mm-hmm. It's like a soft, chewy
it's kind of a white chewy yogurty kind of.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, it's super tasty.
Oh, it's amazing.
I've heard of ambrosia.
I think it's somewhat similar.
Oh, okay.
A Divinity was like...
Is it Divinity Ambrosia?
I don't know. I just remember reading about it in my favorite books when I was a kid, in the Laura Ingalls Wilder series, Little House on the Prairie, because they always talked about getting Divinity candy.
Maybe it was because they were being visited by angels.
Oh!
That puts a new spin on the books.
Yeah, it does. So... Perpetual Divinity. We might have to tone our, maybe alter our content a little bit to be more appropriate to the school philosophy, but I wouldn't necessarily be opposed.
We might need to self-censor for that episode, yeah.
So ambrosia is sort of a chocolatey, kind of bark type candy, whereas Divinity is a meringue-based candy.
Okay. I will have to check that out.
It's a southern candy.
How far south?
Just says southern treat.
All right.
Well, that explains why you knew about it.
Paula Deen makes one. 12 pounds of butter. 6 servings. All right. What
college does she head up?
What college does Paula Deen head up?
I don't know.
The College of Saturated Fat and Racism.
Yeah, pretty much. No one goes to that school anymore. At least they shouldn't.
Our Lady of Perpetual Racism.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just that one time.
Yes, just that one time.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it was just that one time.
Just that one time many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I am not saying that people can't change. I'm not. But you can't try to defend it. You gotta be like, yeah, I was an asshole. I was a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
You have to come out ahead of that. Yeah.
You gotta come out and be like, look, I did some stupid shit. I said some stupid shit. You look at me 20 years ago. Oh my God. Nobody would like me. That's just the way it is. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. I don't know how old I am.
You on the website, it says that
you're timeless.
I am timeless. I'm a timeless classic. Now I want Divinity candy. That's what you guys just did to me. I want 12 pound of butter, 6 serving Paula Deen Divinity candy.
Oh my God, 12 pounds of butter for 6 servings? That's ridiculous. Ugh.
You would be very well preserved.
Yeah.
Emmett the Eternal. All that saturated fat.
Our Emmett of perpetualness.
Oh, that would kill me.
Would kill him. It would kill a yak.
From 200 yards away?
1,200. 100 yards per pound.
Anyway, we would... Oh, God.
Fired like a bullet. Divinity bullets.
Divinity bullets.
Pew, 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 pew.
What? I don't think it would go pew, pew. I think we'd hear more of like angelic choral sounds. Hallelujah. I want you to take those pew pews and make them sound orchestral, like a choral music of pewing.
Pew!
What the fuck is a pecan log? No food should log.
Tell that to Pip.
Pip would disagree.
Those are tubes. They're tinier and they're bite-sized. I'm okay with tubes, but no food should log.
What about?
So you don't like Bouche de Noël?
I don't even know what Borscht de Noël is.
No.
De Noël.
So you already love D&D, obviously, but you want to sharpen your skills as a DM or player, right? Enter Dear DM, a Dungeons & Dragons advice podcast where I sit down with your favorite dungeon masters and answer D&D questions asked by you.
Natural 20 is nudist.
A plucked kanku.
Charisma. Dumpsack charisma.
Really?
Great questions from the community today. Some really fun bits to talk on and expand on. So
Episodes release every other Tuesday and are available at nerdsmith.org or wherever you get your podcasts.